of 9 from the floor. Great start tonight for Ricky. This is the third of 4 meetings between the Sixers and Heat on the season. Hero and Miami have won something, starting to figure out, okay, Pelle Larsson getting his third start. We saw a bit of Hillel Ware, another one of their rookies who has won over Eric Spoelstra and his teammates. So they got a chance to make some noise, but in again in the Eastern Conference and looking to potentially move up because they are very close to the Bulls, the Hawks, and the Orlando Magic. All right, with a little halftime update. Let's see who she talked to tonight. Taryn Hatcher, take it away.
Well, look, I was talking to him about the Sixers pulled within 2 points with a little bit more than 3 minutes remaining in that second quarter. And I said, what do you feel like you were doing that was different? Where did they pull away? And he said, I don't think it's just in those 3 minutes, but in general, the offensive rebounding by the Heat has just been so dumb. Somebody out. He mentioned 10 offensive rebounds for 16 points, 16 second chance points for the Heat. It's just not acceptable any game, any time of the game, anyway. But he also said, he stressed the guys, you have to be able to finish out a quarter. You cannot pull within 2 points and then just stop playing with 3.
Not about that, Taryn, as Butler hits the fadeaway. Because as you mentioned, Sixers made it close within 2 points. And then Miami just a finishing kick to that second quarter to create this little cushion at the start of the third. And Larsson calling for the travel. Hamstring issue. No Duncan Robinson, has missed the last 3, including this one with a back issue. Obviously, the Sixers down a number of their stars and starters as well. 50th starting lineup of the season for the Sixers. Just one off the record that the Memphis Grizzlies set last year. Shot clock at 3. Edwards stripped by Burks.
Yeah, as he was gathering and elevating, that's when Alec got his hand in there, jarred it loose. Turnover Sixers.
Hero looking to build on those 17 points. Gets a step high. On a second, really impressive finish for Tyler Hero tonight.
Yeah, that's a tough finish, especially with contact on the move. Nothing but net from Hero.
I mean, we showed it way back in the open when we were doing the highlight package on Hero. As
jumper, he puts it on the floor.
voted to his first All-Star game in February. He was the 2022 Sixth Man of the Year. Good drop off from Yap.
No look pass. But Adem, eyes fixed on Yabusele and his penetration, saw that pass all the way into his hands.
And Adem, a perfect 5 for 5 on the night. He's got 10. This is Pelle Larsson, Burks, Hero, Ware, Adebayo, the 5 members of the Miami Heat out there right now. Long rebound, tracked down by Larsson. Miami 32 and 41 on the season. Hero again over Adem. This one doesn't go. Bow to the rebound. And then Larsson coming to the basketball with the steal. I showed that the other night watching the film as the Heat knocked off the Atlanta Hawks. Again, one of the teams ahead of them right now in the Eastern Conference play-in. Just energy, effort. You see the athleticism there. Almost had the offensive rebound. And Edwards playing with 4 personal fouls. So our rookie's got to be a little bit careful. Looked like he was fouled there. Camera operators there on that's coming off his first career double-double on Wednesday. He had 19 points, a career-high 10 rebounds, and a career-high 5 steals in that loss to the Wizards. Only Charles Barkley and Nerlens Noel, as rookies, were able to do that. As Philadelphia 76ers, Burks blocks. Here comes Quentin Grimes. So that's some rare company. Think about all the great Sixers rookies we've had over the years. And a bucket on the other.
Patience with the dribble there, getting to a spot on the floor and then letting it fly.
Speaking of letting it fly.
His ability, confidence growing with Tyler.
You know, he's been 8 for 10 from 3, just scorching hot from distance the last 2 games. He's 3 for 5 here tonight. Edwards, great hesitation dribble, and then Ware closes the gap. Grimes getting on the deck. Adebayo ahead to Burks. Alec Burks for 3. Both of those right there. 17 assists on 26 made field goals.
It's hard to hide.
Independence Blue Cross play of the game. Thank you and congratulations to Jake. (72-64). Hero in the Heat, looking to improve to 3-0 against the Sixers on the season. these guys one more time, April 7th, down in South Beach. And Grimes got knocked by Larson, I believe. Tip drill underneath, then Bona comes away with it. And Grimes still trying to shake off that contact to the face.
Pella couldn't score off the window.
See you there. Where? An impressive block. Butler was asking for the goaltend, doesn't get it. Does get the ball though in the corner. One of the many bright spots for the Sixers this season, playing a lot more than he was expected to at this level, and making the most of his opportunity.
2-3 zone from the Sixers now.
Smith, short, rebound Grimes. Bagley, Butler, Bona, Council out there alongside Quinton. First half of a back-to-back. Raptors are here in South Philly tomorrow night. Butler already with 7 assists for the Sixers. And a push shot from the points and counting for Jared.
Back into play, so he let that little teardrop fly.
7-0 Sixers run. Cook to
This one just a previous trip down, but he doesn't seem to be deterred by previous misses at all.
Butler and a Bona. That was a really difficult attempt. Dem did everything he could. Grimes, baseline, no. Rebound, Bona.
So the referee almost, he took his whistle and put it in his mouth. I thought he was going to blow a technical on a Dem.
Burks, the catch and shoot from the corner.
Alec Burks.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? The RAV 4 minutes to play is brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2025 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Butler at it again. Grimes, the pull-up. Looking for a third consecutive corner for a once again.
Burks has got 14 points, one of 4 Miami Heat players in double figures.
Ricky Council, a lot of contact, no whistle. Bona the rebounds.
Not sure how that foul doesn't get called on that Ricky drive.
There was a lot of contact, wasn't there? Wasn't it just me?
Lost his balance, obviously, because of contact.
Lead at 10.
Oh, tough.
Adebayo.
Catch it and kind of swing it up towards the basket. Did it in one smooth motion. When they get kicked in the shins and they fall like they're about to die, and then 2 minutes later they're up running around.
Great block and another one. Third appearance with the Sixers. Good pump fake at D. Impressive. 10 points, making 11 points now. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a career high 4 steals to go along with his 2 blocks. Pelle Larsson again, just 3rd career start, stepping into the starting lineup for Andrew Wiggins tonight. Grimes off the Abu screen. Walker gets downhill, floats it up, and gets the back.
Shot. Does pretty good defense from Larson. Moved his feet and stayed in front of him and challenged that shot. Lonnie just made the tough shot. Soft touch off the rim.
7 and counting for Lonnie in his 13 minutes. Nick Nurse said probably around a 20-minute restriction for Lonnie tonight.
Making sure that that angle was where the pass was at an angle where only Adebayo can get it. He caught it and turned. No defense behind him.
6 members of the Miami Heat in double figures now. Burks the rebounds. Adebayo's got 13. Burks has 17. Larson 11. Hero leading all scorers with 22. Nice ball movement here by Miami. Burks sidestep 3 is off, and a good rebound by Ricky Council. So what his coaches have challenged him to do. Want Ricky and Quinton to rebound as much as they can. Sixers need the help. No Joel, no Andre Drummond. As we approach the minute mark to go in this 3rd quarter. Just like they did in the 2nd, the Sixers pulled within a couple of possessions. As Adebayo.
Last time they were in this building, Adebayo started off the first half slow, but by the end, he was really, really strong and produced for this team to help him win. Kind of following that same path here.
He's got 9 in this 3rd quarter on.
Yeah, letting the game come to him.
9 of his 16 in the 3rd. Mitchell with a step. Good because they combined for 21 of Miami's 34 points in that 3rd quarter. Burks had 12 of his 20 in the frame. Start of the 4th. This is Hood Shafino. Lonnie Walker from the wing. That is short. Yabusele Philip Wheeler in for the first time tonight for the Sixers, and Justin Edwards. Those are the 5 Sixers on the floor at the moment. Heat looking for a 4th consecutive win. Kyle Anderson.
Kind of lost Kyle. Kyle, one of his many claims to fame is he is the last graduate of the famed St. Anthony School, St. Anthony High School in Jersey City, the now defunct multi-state champion.
Pochettino.
Battling back from an illness.
Yeah, I didn't see him because of that illness on Wednesday. Good to see him back in the lineup for the Sixers tonight. 8 guys unavailable for the Sixers as far as injuries are concerned. As he
can see the confidence.
Yeah, I was going to say Tyler Hero has never lacked for confidence.
No.
Even before he was named an All-Star this season.
Brimming with it now.
Even as a rookie, he was showing off that confidence. Here's Wheeler. Speaking of Jersey guys, the crossover, and then has it knocked a worldwide too small hand signal. This is Davion Mitchell around and out. Edwards the rebound. Here's Wheeler. Made his NBA debut on Wednesday. That one off front iron. Played for a number of G League squads. Most recently with the Maine Celtics this season was number 36 in white here. Knocks it away from Hero. Tyler gets it back. Faces up, fires. And Yabu will clear. 177 Miami. Really pulled away in that 3rd quarter. Off the heel, down to Highsmith. And Miami fighting to move up when it comes to the play-in in the Eastern Conference. Yabu might have gotten away with
your mother.
No foul, just out of bounds to the Miami Heat. Hero to Anderson. And Kyle Anderson puts it 5 of now. As we've seen tonight, he has been productive when he's out there for Miami.
Left St. Anthony and went to UCLA to go to college, did Kyle.
Spent a couple of seasons in Westwood. But Pochettino can't connect. It's wild to think it's already his 11th NBA season for Anderson. Here he is on cue. Off the heel on that 3-point attempt.
And he'll be the last one to come out of that fabled high school, too. The high school that produced so many pros.
Yeah. .8:20 to go here tonight. Edwards. They can get going here in this 4th quarter. Lead 22 right now for the Heat. Hero with 20.
Getting it from a good shot to a great shot. Hero wide open.
238 made threes this season and counting, Olive. Behind only Duncan Robinson when it comes to most in a single season. Or a member of the Miami Heat. Walker.
Wide open look. Lonnie with a lot of time sized that up.
Mitchell has 6 off the bench for Spoelstra and the Heat tonight. Again, Hero with 27. Had 30 when the Heat beat the Sixers here in South Philly back in early February. Gonna match that tonight. Step back with a shot on cue. 30 and counting for Tyler Hero.
Got to bounce to his step as he struts back on defense.
Wheeler can't finish, gets his own rebound though. And can't finish that one either. Hero looking for more. Again, had 36 in the win over Atlanta on Thursday. Good defense by Yabusele. Edwards, the reset wing triple. And off front iron. Starting to see a lot of Sixer shots fall short. This is where you start to wonder if they're maybe a little bit tired.
Got to play them.
Kyle Anderson. Heat looking to extend their 25-point lead. That guy might have got.
Well, and as long as he's out there, if you think he's going to let up or take his foot off the gas, you're kidding yourself. He's out there to score. That's what that dude does. He doesn't know how to let up. He's going to get his 30.
Yeah. Didn't matter if it was before the commercial break, if it was after, and he's looking to add on to it.
Look at this.
Fading away. That was a heat check for Hero right there.
Yeah, that's just a bad shot, but it goes to show you how confident he's feeling right now.
And as we've mentioned a couple of times, understandably, the offense now goes through Tyler with Jimmy Butler having a
7 of 11 from the field is Jared. Great shooting numbers.
And then it's tied his season high from beyond the arc. As Mitchell tried to float it up and over.
Had to have tapped that. He didn't, though.
See, more kids like that in the front row, paying attention versus people spilling drinks in the front row, right?
I don't think they're old enough to drink.
I think you might have a point there. Justin Edwards.
Where since he's come here to Philadelphia, he has really thrived knocking down shots.
Yeah, 8th straight game for Justin in double figures. Only Steph Castle from the Spurs, Alex Sarr for the Wizards, who we saw, and Jared McCain of your Sixers have done that as rookies. The Sixers to pick up his player option for next season.
4 of 4 from long range, too, to go along with his 8 assists.
And if not the Sixers, for somebody else, Adem!
I'm connecting with Adem.
And just like that, a little 8-0 Sixers run. This is what we've seen them do last couple of weeks, Ollie, even when they fall behind by 20 plus. 5 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. He looking to go further up in the Eastern Conference play-in standings. Would love to try to get at least one home game. Bona blocks it right back to his fellow.
As the buzzer sounded.
Ooh. Butler might have gotten away with something right there. Deflected by Mitchell into the hands of Ware.
Those one-handed passes are really tough because you can't pull them back once you see the defense adjust. That one led to a turnover by Jared.
16 turnovers for the Sixers tonight. Mitchell, 110-91, Miami in front. Ricky Council working his way in for the shot, couldn't get it to go. Euro leading all scores with 30. 5 of 9 from 3. Using the Ware screen, gets it back to the rookie, and Kalel.
Just a simple pick and roll, finding the roll guy on his way to the cup.
12 double-doubles for the rookie Ware.
Textbook.
17 tonight for J.E. to go along with his 3 rebounds, 3 assists. As we approach the 2-minute mark here tonight. Kyle Anderson out to Ware. Highsmith for 3. Harry Sell, our audio folks, Mike Moran, Joe Kennedy, Steve Slappy Summers. Our folks on video, Mike and Kathy Pop. On the duet, Gina Cezak. Trey Henry is our, again, associate producer, as Council has it taken away. And a few new members of the Miami Heat have checked in. Josh Christopher is number 8. Isaiah Stevens, number 4. Keisha Johnson is number 16, and Jaime Jaquez out there as well. And that 3-pointer off the mark. Adem Bona with the rebounds. Statistician who's here with us as often as he can be, Jerry Monzo. Great to have you back, Jerry. Running the score bug, which is that thing we usually have in the bottom right-hand corner, where post-game live presented by Kira Auto Insurance. Be sure to stay with us. Amy and the coach will be breaking this one down. That's where the score bug goes, but Jeremy Wessler is on the bug tonight. And our camera operators, these guys put up with us a lot, as Edward, Andy Rabel, Greg Farnese, Kenny Adelberger, Matt Wall, Rich Cottrell, Dean Kaminsky. I knew I was going to mess up Sean's last name, but I tried to power through.
He knows you mean well.
On EBS, Jeff Steinhauer, Ryan Hoover, Steve Romanowski, Alex Ramirez, and then our utilities, Jimmy. Ones who are stuck.
No argument here.
Literally sitting next to us every game.
It's like no argument here.
Jerry, our statistician, sits to my left, and then Steve sits to Allah's right. He's handing Allah the cards that I read, the promotions throughout the game. And then we can't forget Jim, our security guard, who doesn't have a headset.
Mr. Hogan over there.
He keeps the crazed fans away from us when we're trying to broadcast. We always give pregame bring on the good stuff. Ricky, it's proud grandfather.
Now he's quiet. He's never quiet during the game, but now that he's on camera, he's quiet.
Crew, couldn't do this without you. And this one goes final here in South Philly.